Greetings, this is Sloshworks, and welcome back to Wasteland 2. I have a minigun and an anti-material rifle. I am very excited about using these. I really just want to get into a fight to see what they do. Okay, so we're gonna keep doing it properly though. We did break into Jean Rambo's shop and managed to steal off with his stuff. We have got some. Oh, what is this? The rocky debris along this barricade looks freshly turned as if it had been swept away recently. Looking closer, you can see a metal.
Over here.
Oh god, it's I don't want to go over here. Perhaps if you could move the stones aside. Okay, it's impossible, but what if we add some more to it? Yes. What if we do that? It's still impossible. Okay, well, we'll come back later then. Let's go talk to... I don't like you.
Over here.
I don't want to talk to you.
Worry. This isn't a trap. I just want to talk to you. I want to see if we can come to some kind of understanding.
Not with you, buddy. Okay, so talk.
Thank you. Now, I know we've had our differences. You think I'm a despicable murderer. I think the same about you, and we both think our own murders are justified. But what if I was to tell you that it's all been a misunderstanding? That all along, we've both wanted the same thing.
I don't believe you. You want the destruction of humanity. We want to save it. How can that be the same?
Who said I want the destruction of humanity? I want the transcendence of humanity. Look, we both want a better life for people. All we are arguing about is who has the best method. So let's compare.
You talk too slow, buddy.
You want to give people a better life by catching criminals and imposing order. So let me ask you, is it working?
Of course it's working.
Really? Is there still crime? Yes. Has any police force ever stopped all crime? No. Will any amount of enforcement ever stop all crime? No. And why? Because enforcement doesn't fight the root problem, which is human need. Transcendence will.
Okay, I'll bite. Just to keep you talking. Whenever the big bad guy monologues, he always gives himself up. And plus I'm enjoying watching your face flap around in that little screen up there. So tell me, how will Transcendence solve this need?
Simple. When our minds and souls are contained in synthetic bodies, we will not need food. We will not need water. We will not need shelter. All the things that we humans rob and steal and kill each other for, we make completely obsolete. We will need the sun to power our batteries, and that's all. There will be nothing left to fight for. Everyone will have enough. Isn't that a beautiful dream? Isn't that worth fighting for?
So you would fight to end fighting?
Isn't that what you do? But your method does not work. Mine will. So will you join me? Will you
No.
fight for the Transcendence future?
No, we'll fight for the right future, the Ranger future.
I knew you were too thick-headed to convince. It's really too bad. Had you said yes, you might have spared your friends at Ranger Citadel. Now I'm afraid there's nothing you can do to save them.
What's spinning and looking at
Fly
me?
to Arizona in a matter of days. How will you ever live with the guilt?
I don't like you, buddy. I don't... God damn it. Now I feel bad about things. Something seems to be buried here, hey? Okay, cool. We'll go dig that up. What have we got down here? Is that where we came in? Oh, that goes to Los Feliz. Okay, we'll get that stuff. I'm just going to have a quick look around here. Let's go over here. What's over here? A woman and a man. What a surprise. A woman and a man in Hollywood. I heard screaming last night. That's not exactly news in Hollywood. Welcome to Hollywood, fun season. You look like you need some condoms. Hello, rat boy. This oddly dressed merchant sports a slight tan, huge arms and legs, a beer belly, and a big old beard with 2 white stripes in it. No, not condoms. Pet rock then. Dolls, directions, snow globes. How about this one? It's got Manny's Chinese casino being showered in tiny golden coins. What about a souvenir condom from Heidi's Hollywood Hideaway? Let's see the condoms. Good choice. Keep your hands free. Oh my god, you got a whole pile of merkins and stuff. Lick and stick quarterly. Mistress knows best. Oh, they're all $69. Oh my god. Hey, does that mean if I sell you this here, it's still just 14? That sucks. Tell me about Manny's Chinese Casino. 1 snow globe coming up. These are... I've had these the whole time. Tell me about Heidi's. The condom. Wise choice here. Go away. Directions. Sure, amigos. Directions are free with the purchase of any other item. So what'll it be? Condom, snow globe, or pet rock? What's the cheapest thing you have? Okay, we'll buy that. There you go. Thank you, Colleen. Now, what did you want to ask again? Directions. Where did you want to go? Manny's Casino, Rambo's Gun Shop, Heidi's Hollywood Hideaway, High Ground Dispensary, Schwag's Drugstore, Raji's The Brown Crown Hotel, California. What's the Brown Crown? Used to make the best chili in town. Better in Schwag's, that's for damn sure. But then the HCC shut it down for health violations. Just pissed old Ma Brown wouldn't pay their dues. That's it right behind me with the close sign on it. What about you know about Raji's? If you're looking for a cheap, safe place to crash, Raji's got a little camp for runaways in the cemetery. That's where I started when I moved here, and look where I am today. What do you think about the Hotel California? Unless you want to ruin your life, you don't want to go there, friends. It ain't really a hotel. It's a salt house, nothing but dealers and salt zombies. But if that's your scene, it's up on Hollywood Boulevard just inside the East Gate. Salt zombies. You take that shit long enough, it'll turn you into a zombie. Just shuffle around all day staring at nothing. Only time those waste heads make a move is to jump some poor bastards so they can get enough money for the next fix. Ratboy would keep out of their way if Ratboy was you. What are they talking about? I don't know what's in that stuff, but if you snort enough of it up, you know, you turn into a zombie and you don't come back. So we've been to all these places. I'm pretty okay with you being in the middle, I guess. That's that. Oh god, he was right in front of us when we walked in. So, if you go over here, there appears to be something very special over there. Oh, it's a manhole. Okay, cool. So, that place is closed. Should we go... That's Ma Brown. Should we talk to Ma Brown? Unfair. HCC don't care. Unfair. Sorry, folks. The Brown Crown is closed. The goddamn HCC shut me down, changed the locks and everything. Do you need help? Help? What is there to do? I'm supposed to get a sworn statement from Officer Lamb over at the HSP that I've cleaned up the place, but it's already clean and Lamb knows it. He's just not going to say so until I cough up the dough. Well, I got my pride. I'll die before I pay those snotty bastards. What if we talk to Lamb? You mean lean on him? Well, don't be too hard on him. It's not his fault. He used to be one of my best customers. He's just doing what his boss tells him to. But if you could get him to sign that statement, well, you'd have free chili for life at the Brown Crown, friends. I swear it. Okay. So, what is the HSP? They're the muscle for the HSCC. Yeah, no, I know about that. Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. Or as I like to call them, Heidi Hollander and her amazing ass kisses. Just a bullshit social club if you ask me. Never did anything for Hollywood and never will. Who is Heidi? She's a bitch that runs the brothel down the end of the street. She runs Hollywood too, at least she wants to. She don't run me. Ma Brown don't kiss nobody's ass, no sirree, Bob. So, the Brown Crown. My restaurant. The best chili joint in Hollywood. At least it was until that bitch Heidi decided to close me up for no reason. Hollywood ain't even got a health code. It's a goddamn fry embargo is what it is. Why doesn't the Brown Crown meet the health code? A bullshit charge. There ain't nothing wrong with my food. Heidi's just pissed because I don't want to join her club and pay her dues. Ha! It ain't dues, it's protection money. I told her she could stick it up her ass. Okay. So, we have some more stuff that's ongoing in Hollywood. So we still haven't... Oh, that's... No, we know about Matthias now. That should have... We should probably go back to Rhodia, actually. He's still fixing it. Okay, we need to go talk to Officer Lamb. And, we met with Flo in the cemetery. She told us how Swag doesn't do everything about the bad element in Diner. We should confront Swag and see what's going on. Oh, so we're supposed to go back and do that. That's cool. So if we head back down this way, this was where Swag was. Should we go sort that stuff out? I mean, now I have a minigun, so... Oh, this is going to be sick. Go on, give me a chance to use my minigun, buddy. That'll level me up in time to get some more brute force and maybe be able to move that rubble up the end there. Says Ralphie, you're just such a... I'm sick of this dude. Okay, so what we need to do... No visitors, go away. I'm just going to save this, see what happens if we just walk in there. Oh, a locked code panel. So effectively you could just... Oh my god, really? So what does that give you on computer science? 10. Okay, so if we... 28% hard with 10. Jesus. We'll give it one go, hey? See what happens. Critical failure. Knock all you want, pal, I'm ignoring you. Let's see if we can... Oh, we can't repair it. Okay. So I guess we can't go in there? I'd like to talk to him. What do you know about Swifty? Real piece of work, that one. Keep your eyes open for anything I might be able to bring to the HSP on him. Okay, so go back and talk to Swifty. I guess we can't get in there now. Come by the office. Okay, we need to do that. Can I talk to this guy? Can I get in here? Secure with a passcode. So we... There's nothing we can do about it now. I guess... Yeah, whatever. We'll just move on with our lives. I guess we could blow it open with some TNT or something, but we're not going to do that right now. We need to go to Heidi's, because we have not done that yet. We need to go to Heidi's, and we need to go to... MP Boz. I want to know who that's about. I know it's something... This is Heidi's Hollywood Hideaway. Let's go in there. See what we can find. I'm absolutely fascinated by this place. Not the worst brothel I've been in. I guess the other one was pretty bad. Oh, Heidi, you're there all by yourself, hey? Hey? Man, Summer. Kate and Man. Okay, let's talk to Heidi. Ah, it's you again, Rangers. Please forgive my brusqueness at the cemetery. It's hard to be pleasant when one is grieving. That is a cool picture you got going on there, Heidi. Look, very much like the person who's in charge of an entire city. I guess Hollywood's more of a suburb, really. It's hard to be pleasant when one is grieving. What can I do for you all? Are you here for business or pleasure or both? What is your job? I am the owner and madame of the Hideaway, Heidi Hollander. It is my pleasure to provide pleasure to all those who come through these doors. Do you need any help? You want to help me? Isn't that sweet? Sadly, though, the Hideaway has all the talent we need at the moment, and the HSP seems to have everything in Hollywood well in hand. Ha! Unless you were thinking of storming the Bastion of Faith and sending those God's Militia madmen packing, I'm afraid I have nothing for you. So what do you know about the God's Militia? They are the bane of my existence. For years now, they were too busy fighting the gangs of Los Feliz and Glendale to bother with us, but now that those territories are pacified, they've declared us their new crusade. They raid us constantly, breaking through our walls, plundering our supply caravans, killing without mercy. I've lost friends, employees, and it is killing our business too. The tourists who are our lifeblood are afraid to visit. We are withering away. Everything I've worked to create here is threatened. Well, I won't let it happen. The militia want to erase us from the face of the earth. I'll erase them first. I don't know how yet, but I won't rest until the Bastion of Faith is a smoking wreck. So tell us about this bastion. The militia turned the old observatory into a fortress, and let beasts and mutants run wild in the park below it as protection against attack. It is a challenge for the fanatic fools who want to join their ranks. The Gauntlet of Samson, they call it. I love the background sounds in these brothels, it's hilarious. What about the Gauntlet of Samson? A trial by combat named after their goon of a messiah, Red Samson. Aspirants who want to join the militia must fight their way through killing fields of mutants and monstrous beasts to the observatory, the Bastion of Faith. So this Red Samson fella, some street crazy with a sledgehammer who saw a videotape and thought he found God, died in a gang fight about 50 years ago. The only thing more pathetic than the story of his life is the fools who believe he was the second coming. Okay, so tell us about Glendale, a wild barbaric place across the river to the east. I don't know much about it and never had the inclination to learn more. So what do you know about Los Feliz? A tiny little place that only exists so the aspirants who come to the Bastion for the Gauntlet of Samson can have a place to sleep before starting up the hill. The HSB is the finest police force in the West, with the possible exception of the Rangers, of course. Ah, I see, you're smart. You will not meet a more dedicated group of men and women. I swear they are never out of uniform. Heidi's Hideaway. May I recommend enjoying one of our icons, each harking back to the golden age of star making. On the female side, we have our blonde bombshell Marilyn, our brunette playmate Raquel, our sweet soul sister Pam. So Marilyn Monroe, Raquel Welch, our sweet soul sister Pam Greer, and our beach bunny Bo Derek. On the male side, we have our brooding rebel Dean, James Dean, our perfect gentleman Cary Grant, our smooth operator Billy D. Williams, and our suntan surfer David Hasselhoff. And if none of those strike your fancy, or you prefer the darker side of things, Mistress Veronica awaits in the dungeon below with a more dangerous selection of companions. Now, which shall it be? Tell me about the Brown Crown. First, I wouldn't eat there if I was you. Miss Ma Brown is a nice enough lady, but she isn't very careful about keeping her kitchen clean. Try Schwags instead. We're here for business. That's too bad. I would much rather have given you pleasure. What can I do for you? Are you sure we can't help? Alright, alright. There's one or two things on my plate that require a steadier hand than the HSB can provide. One will test your diplomacy, the other will test your martial abilities. If you take care of the first for me, then we'll see about letting you take a crack at those pistol packing priests. Are you interested? Of course we're interested. That is our job. Marvellous. Then here is the first one. My most trusted lieutenant, Mistress Veronica, Lady of Pain and Ecstasy, has been acting odd lately. I've seen similar behaviour before, and, well, I could not believe it of her at first. I worry she may be in love. And a prostitute, a dominatrix no less, in love, is of less value than one unattached. So my quest for you, find out if I'm right, speak to her, offer to help, and see if she admits her condition. What do you know about Schwags? A fine and friendly eating establishment and the social hub of Hollywood. Everyone who's anybody goes there to see and be seen. Some of the brightest stars of stage and boudoir have been discovered there, and young hopefuls flock there every day. It is well worth a visit. We're here for pleasure. Okay, you're going through all this again. I would like... Where is Hasselhoff? You'll find what you're looking in the back room. Enjoy. So what about Mistress Veronica, my dearest darling, who came to me lost and alone, and who, under my tutelage, blossomed to become the most beloved of my icons, then later the dark and delicious mistress she is today. She is my second in command, an inspired performer who can be gracious or cruel, kind or cold, whichever her visitors desire. Come back when you're looking for some entertainment. I want the Hasselhoff. This leads to Veronica's dungeon and Heidi's office. Puckle! He's a puckle! So if we go in the back room here... So if we open this door... That's Marilyn. Okay, what we want the Hasselhoff. So I'm assuming these are the guys. That's Dean. No, we want the Hasselhoff. Where's the Hasselhoff? That's Billy D. No. I want the Hasselhoff. It's the Hoff? It's the Hoff! Oh god, it was the Hoff as well. Excellent, let's go. How you doing, hot stuff? You're looking pretty good. You want to hit the sheets? Yeah, man. Oh, we're rocking it with the Hoff. Oh god. I can't believe it. The Hoff takes ages. You're looking pretty good. You want to hit the sheets? Nah. If you want to play, you got to pay. No scrap, hit the road, Jack. Okay, so we tried out the Hoff. Just because. I wonder who's going to give us the STD for the achievement. God. Oh my god. Oh man, we rode the Hoff just like SpongeBob. Oh dear god. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. Mistress Veronica. Let's go around here. See what's over here. This is a lock and a trap, so we're gonna save that. I'm gonna quickly go over there and let's go over here. Let's see if we've missed that. Okay. Go Pompadour. Pompadour Hong. I love his Pompadour. It's amazing. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, oops. Yeah, oops. Let's just go back. Let's just go back. I thought that might happen, but you never know. It is a pity that the stealth system hasn't been kind of implemented like they wanted it to. I really dug having like a group of people going around with silencers and stuff. So we're just gonna go this way. And Mistress Veronica, let's have a chat with you. I am Mistress Veronica, and you have entered the land of night and dreams. Hey, she looks pretty cool. Kind of like Mama Cass. Just with darker dreadlocks. And you've entered the land of night and dreams where no fantasy is too strange and no request ridiculed. Are you here to indulge yourselves, or is this a business call? Tell us about yourself. I'm assistant to Madam Heidi of Heidi's Hideaway, and mistress of her dungeon, where it is my pleasure to provide pleasure or pain whichever you require. What do you know about Heidi? Madam Heidi is a caring employer and a great leader for Hollywood and the HCC. She's been very good to me. Smartass, great. You sound unsure. Please don't ask me about that. I am deeply indebted to Heidi. I wouldn't want to speak against her. Don't be afraid. You can speak to us. Well, okay. As long as it doesn't get back to Heidi. I don't think she's a bad person. She's just so driven to promote Hollywood as a glamorous destination that she turns a blind eye to the bad things happening in the shadows. The drugs, the slavers. She and the HCC just pretend it's not happening. Slaves? Heidi says there's no slavery in Hollywood, but I know better. I lost friends to those bastards, and there are more street kids disappearing every day. I just wish there was something I could do to save them. Maybe we could save them. Could you? Would you? Oh, Rangers, if you did this, I would be eternally grateful. Now, I don't know who's stealing these girls and boys, but I can tell you where to start looking. Schwag's drugstore. Some of those talent agents that hang around there aren't really talent agents at all, I'm sure of it. Will you investigate them for me? Will you bring me some evidence I can take to Heidi that will prove this is happening? Yeah, of course, man. Oh, thank you. I have wished for so long that I could do something myself, but Heidi doesn't like her employees to make waves. What do you know about Schwags? Heidi likes me to promote it since Duke Schwag is a member of the HCC, but it brings back bad memories of when I first arrived here as a runaway. Too many creeps at the counter. You know about the drugs. You can find everything here, but the worst is salt. I love that they've got bath salts in this. This is just tripping me out. That stuff will take your soul away. I don't know what it is or where it comes from, but I know they sell it at the Hotel California. I don't understand how that place still survived. The HSP raids it all the time, but it always risks because the HSP are bloody well. They're just doing it. It's a broken down hotel near the East Gate. The HSP should just tear it down. It is an evil place. HCC, she's the founder and president, and has been the saving of this town. Without it, we would have been all run around. Oh, dookie. And it has been the saving of this town. Without it, we would have been we would have all been overrun by the militia long ago. But, well, never mind. But what? I shouldn't have spoken. Madam Heidi has done much for Hollywood. Who am I to question your decision? Forget I said anything. You obviously can't forget what's upsetting you. Alright, you're right. It troubles me too much not to speak. Heidi and the HCC are so focused on saving Hollywood from the God's militia. Okay. Okay, we just got the same thing twice, hey? It's weird. Why does God's militia hate this place so much? In their mind, we're all sinners. Which, as far as I can tell, is someone who can scratch out a modicum of self-respect and pleasure in this shithole wasteland. Sure, we're not perfect. I mean, rumours about slavers don't come from nowhere. What do you know about God's militia? 2 days ago, they killed one of my girls. Heidi wouldn't let me go to the funeral for fear they would raid us again and kill me too. I despise them. They're exactly the sort of close-minded savages I was running away from when I came to Hollywood, but there's no escaping them. Every time you up, I think that should be every time you look up, you see that damn bastion of faith looming over Hollywood. It sickens me. The militia took a place dedicated to reason, research and discovery and turned it into a temple of hate and death. So sad. At the Hideaway there is only pleasure, whether it is a night with a beautiful boy or girl, some roleplay in my dungeon of dreams, or a soothing drink and a song in the cabaret. It is our pleasure to give you pleasure, even if that pleasure is pain. I'd like to indulge. Then let me tell you of the servants in this area. If you enjoy mastering women, then the lovely Gwen will delight you as she submits to your every whim. If instead you want the woman to take charge, Mistress Leah will be happy to grind you beneath her patent leather heels. If you enjoy mastering men, then you must meet the winsome Eric, for he's a very naughty boy indeed. It's Eric. He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy. And if instead you enjoy being mastered, then the Master Sergeant looks forward to making you crawl. And if your dreams fall beyond those four fantasies, I will do best to make them a reality. Tell me about Leah. Wonderful. Then pass through the arch behind me. Leah will be waiting for you at the first door on your right. Okay, they're just going to tell me the different things, where they are. That's cool. Go through all that. We're here for business. Shame. Dreams are much more interesting. What can I do for you? We are more interested in what we could do for you. Well, if you're looking for employment, you should speak to Madam Heidi. I have nothing to do with that. Not Heidi. What can we do for you? Okay, so that seems to be kind of okay. Now, I'm pretty keen on Is that Eric? No, I'm not going there. Go away, mate. I'm Pro Bear. I'm busy in here. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I don't know how I feel about that. Oh no! The bear, take a number pallet, it's going to be a long wait. Looks like you're happy to see me. Stop talking, you're ruining the moment. I don't understand. What's going on here? Okay, so we'll talk to Eric. I'm yours for only 15 scrap. Yeah, sure. Go on, hold back, and you're a pussy. Okay, this is just getting weird, hey. Getting weird. That poor goat screaming, man. Oh god. Go and wipe the smirk off my face. Oh, just all of you shut up. I haven't found any proof of slavery yet. So what we need to do now is we need to head out and... I mean, we can go in there, but we don't really want to do that yet. So let's head back out and we'll go to Schwag's. I guess that's where we need to go, really, isn't it? Oh, look, no. Oh, she named herself after Heidi Fleiss. That's pretty cool too. So this must be the cabaret. There's nothing in here. Nothing's in here at all. There's nothing there. Just pause everything. This is a place where sex is purchased. I see. Poor little sheltered Darwin village girl. I mean, we should probably see if we can pick anything up with our perception, shouldn't we? That's why I've come back in here. No. That's cool. Off we go. Been a lot of episodes in a row in Hollywood, guys. I hope this is as entertaining for you as it is for me. What about Mary? What if we talk to Mary? No, I can't talk to her. Cool. It's a puckle. Okay, so we've gone through Heidi's. Now we're supposed to go back to Schwag's. But I have a feeling there's something in the middle here that we haven't seen yet, so let's see what we can see here. Oh, it's Officer Lamb. We need to talk to you. Howdy folks, how can the HSP help you today? Anything we can help you with? Thanks, but we got it covered. We want to talk to you about Ma Brown. What about her? We want you to sign a statement that Ma cleaned up the brown crown. Or what? Is this a threat? Are you picking a fight with a cop in front of a police station? No threat. We heard you used to eat at Ma's all the time. We thought you might do it for old time's sake. Yeah, I feel sorry for Ma. Heidi's been playing hardball and I don't really like it. But what am I going to do? She pays the bills. What if we paid for a year's worth of Ma's chili? You don't have enough scrap. You jerking me around, Rangers. And what if we paid for... Oh, man... Okay, so where's Ma Brown? Is it down here? Or is it up here? I think it's this corner. Okay, so we don't have to walk too far to do this, so this is cool. Let's go talk to her and see if we can do that, because pay. God damn it, I wonder how much scrap it's going to be. Okay, we might be able to do that in a little bit. Should we go do Grauman's Chinese Theatre, because we haven't been there yet? Is this the Hotel California? That's going to take us to Los Feliz. That's HSP guards. They're just guarding stuff. Now, there was a hotel sign that I saw. We could go down there, couldn't we? Okay, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go do the Grauman's Theatre. We should probably find out everything we need to around here first. Oh, he's indeed someone new. Oh, it's a Scientology dude.
Anarites, beware. You think the Desert Rangers are your allies. You think that just because they have helped you end the Robinson Uprising, that they are your friends. They're not.
No, we're not.
They sided with you because they believe you to be the weaker and easier to manipulate. Los Angeles, can you believe the flagrant lawlessness of those so-called law bringers, the Desert Rangers, freeing a condemned criminal to further their ruthless ambition? The Manorites have come to regret letting them into their homes. Will your town be next? Do not let the Rangers too close, Manorites, or soon you will find yourselves under their thumb. Remember, the children of the Citadel are your only true friends in Los Angeles.
I don't like you. Okay, Scientology. Hi, I'm Alex Falk of the Children of the New Citadel. Are you interested in... Oh my god, look at you. Oh my god, that reminds me of the super masochist Bob Flanagan? I think that's his name. The S&M guy who did a video clip for 9 Inch Nails. He kind of ended up like that. It was really cool. Are you interested in finding out if you've got the personality to attain a brighter future? Do you want to know if you're compatible with Matthias's vision of a new world? Matthias's. Then take our simple test. It only takes a minute and costs absolutely nothing. What do you say? Yeah, sure. Excellent. We can do it right here. Are you ready? There are 5 questions. 1 question. Do failures in your past continue to haunt you? Yes. Okay, question 2. Do you occasionally get muscle twitches with no outward cause? No. Have you ever had a strong emotional connection to an inanimate object? She's still carrying around her Furby, so yes. We're walking in the desert and you see a tortoise on its back baking in the sun. Do you turn it over or lean as it is? I turn it over, man. Now, last questions. Do you think one life matters? Yes. Got it. Now let me look over your answers. Very, very promising. Very promising indeed. Friend, I think you have what it takes to be a part of Matthias's golden future. Of course, before we can certain, we need to do further tests. But I don't have the facility to do those here. You'll have to go to the New Citadel itself, which is far to the south. Just present yourself at the Pilgrim Welcome Center, and our indoctrination specialist will take care of the rest. The New Citadel is the headquarters of our church. It is humble now, as befits the humility of our leader, but soon it will be the most beautiful place on earth, the place from which all hope for the future emanates. Why would we want indoctrination? Did I say indoctrination? I meant education. What is the golden future? Out of the Citadel shall rise the sun that will illuminate a new age of prosperity and hope. All that join Matthias... See, the problem is I work with someone called Matthias, so I keep thinking that Matthias written like that should be said Matthias. Sorry, Matthias in the synthesis that will share that future and you will live in peace and harmony for all eternity. What is synthesis? The synthesis is the holy wedding of the immortal human mind and spirit to the immortal body of the machine. Only when all of humanity achieves synthesis will we transcend the horrors of this world. Who is Matthias? Matthias is the Messiah of the golden future, he who will lead us into eternal paradise here on earth and then one day to the stars. And we are the children of the new citadel, devotees of Matthias and the future that he's building there. I don't like you. So we are still running around here. And this is the theatre, so we're going to go in here, I think. That's not the theatre, is it? Nope, that's the lady over there, Sister Creep. This is where we need to go. And then I think we've done all the different places. Because there wasn't anything here, was there? There was just a woman and a man. Nothing there. And down here, that was Heidi, so we've cleared that bit. So now it's time to go in here. This is Grauman. Good evening, folks. How can I help you? Can I talk to you? Welcome to Manny's Chinese Casino. Proprietor Manny Wong. Please enjoy the games of chance or the show. What's your job? I am Mr. Wong's head of security, and if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to it. Do you need any help? I believe Mr. Wong has something he needs dealt with. Speak to him. What do you know about Manny Wong? Mr. Wong is a gentleman. It is a pleasure to work for him. The stage is inside the old theatre. Unfortunately, we are renovating at the moment, so there is no show. We offer poker, blackjack, roulette. See the cashier on the left wall to convert your trade goods to chips. You're trying to threaten... I just asked him, what do you know about him? You're trying to threaten the casino security chief? Not very bright, are you? I got nothing more to say to you about Mr. Wong. If you ask again, I'll have you removed. Okay, that's cool. You're a bit of a dick. Do you want to play? Yeah. We take all bullets typed. A win pays 2 to 1. So if I... 10? And we'll give that. You were dealt 8 until your total is 10. I would like to hit. Player hits. You were dealt 7. I would like to stay on 17. Okay, we'll play again. Let's do 10 of this. I have a bit of a problem with gambling, so we probably shouldn't do this. 19. I'm going to stay on 19. Player stays. Oh no, you're cheating. I'm not interested in this at all. Looks like you came a long way, friends. You found the right place for rest and relaxation. Come on in and sit a spell. Or play a game of chance. The Chinese casino has the finest entertainment on the West. Just a moment. Those badges? Are you by any chance officers of the law? Yep. Glad to hear it. Just so happens I am in need of officers. This is not the picture I would have expected for Manny Wong, by the way, guys. He's supposed to be a gentle giant. He looks like a junkie. I don't suppose you could help me with a matter of some urgency. I'd pay for your assistance. Yes, sure. Excellent. We recently had a little security problem. Not that we don't have excellent security. Grauman's boys are the best in the business, but... Well, one night some guy started a fight at the poker table. But that was only a diversion. While security were busy stopping the fight, a thief walked off with an entire table's worth of chips and managed to slip out of Hollywood before we noticed. Now normally, Grauman's boys would go after the con man and all would be well, but he's apparently holed up at an inn in Los Feliz, and that's God Malicious territory. Anyone from Hollywood would be shot on sight. I was going to say that sentence again. Anyone from Hollywood would be shot on sight. You, however, are lawmen, and the priests respect the law, as long as it isn't Hollywood law. What do you say? Can you get our chips back? As I said, I would pay you well. What can you pay? Money is no object, you will be well rewarded. Okay. Who are these priests? A bunch of crackpot religious nuts who would believe the apocalypse was the rapture or something. Anyway, I think everyone in the world is a sinner. It's their job to kill us all. Okay, so what do you know about the chips? Outside of this casino, they are completely worthless. Inside, they're worth a fortune. We fear this villain means to have accomplices sneak back in and cash them out. So what do you know about the con man? He calls himself the king of gamblers, which is a joke. He's never gambled in his life. He's a card cheat and a con man who tricks other people into fighting so he can steal what he wants while they cause a distraction. We've had him on our watch list for years, but he's a master of disguise. Sometimes we miss him. Okay. I can't say that, because I don't know about that yet. I'm Manny Wong, your humble host. I own the Chinese casino. Like, I can't just say this. I know I found them, but what do you know about Los Feliz? It is a tiny place south of Griffith Park. Not much more than a couple of shops, but it's completely controlled by the God's militia. I guess if we go through Lost Felice, we can get up to Griffith Park, which is where we need to go to start getting the Zeolite and stuff to get the better rad suit. So that's something we definitely need to do. Lunatics who want to join the cult go there to try their hand at some barbaric initiation rite. I hear 4 out of every 5 who enter die in the testing. Don't know very much about the initiation rite. Apparently it involves fighting all the way up the hill to the old observatory, which the priests call the Bastion of Faith. Griffith Park, it's a park. Awesome, thank you for that. What do you know about Grauman? My head of security, pit boss and all-around right-hand man. Not exactly chatty, but a man of his word. He makes sure all the games are straight and keeps us all safe. I would be nowhere without him. So we're going to ask him about the Bastion. That's the old observatory. Yeah, we know about that. When can we see a show? I'm afraid our cabaret is closed for renovations at the moment, so all we can offer you are table games. The Chinese casino is the finest entertainment destination on the west coast. I mean, there's not a lot of it, so... The HEC is the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. All the finest establishments on the boulevard are participating members, so we'll ask about Schwag's, best burgers and best girl and boy watching in town. Rambo's gun shop has some damn good stuff. Harmless old fellow, likes to boast of his past glories, which I am inclined to find dubious. A quality collection of weapons though, nothing dubious there. He's made a fine addition to the HCC. Intimate place to get intimate at Heidi's. It's just a short walk down the boulevard. I highly recommend paying a visit. And we can play plenty of tables back there. I cannot ask you about the photos because I can't bring myself to do it. I mean, I can't do it. It feels cheating. We haven't... So, woman, man, woman, man, woman, man. I mean, I found them, but... So I talk to Grauman. I can't do it. I know I probably should, but I can't bring myself to just... Like, I don't know what they're for. Like, they're a quest item. What quest are we supposed to be doing? Oh, I haven't taken the Danger Pace yet. Back. Crazy. Okay, so we're going to go to Schwag's and see if we can find anything else about slavery. But we are, once again, coming up to about 45 minutes, so I am going to leave it there. I do apologise, we haven't been doing anything super exciting in the last few episodes. We've just been running around Hollywood. There's lots of cool plot going on, and we've, you know, got a few new weapons and found out a lot of new stuff. But there's been no real combat since we killed the blood beasts in the cemetery a while back. So let me know what you guys think, and I'm sure we're going to be coming up to a lot of fighting soon. I'm sure we're going to be running into Lost Felice, and it's going to go completely out of control. So... yeah, let me know what you think. I hope it's still been entertaining for you, even though it's a little bit different. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Your support has been absolutely amazing, and I will see you guys tomorrow.